Hayes Entertainment exclusive. The #1 sports podcast in Vancouver with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Midpoint snapper, pinball puck, score! It went off 4 sticks on the way to the net, and Zack Stringer was able to bang it home, and the Hurricanes have a 2-1 lead. The man ahead of Stringer got hooked down, got back to his feet, moving in on goal. Stringer scores! Zack Stringer! 2 breakaways, 2 goals, Lethbridge in front by a couple.
So just got a couple questions for you, man. Anyways, how's the off season so far since it was a COVID shortened season, obviously?
Yeah, it's been pretty good, staying active and still training, so it's good.
Right on. And you being the number 8th overall pick in the WHL draft and going to your hometown team, how was that feeling?
Yeah, it was good for my family and me especially, and then just staying at home and, just being around friends and yeah.
Right on. And why do you wear the number 18?
Well, my dad passed away, and he was number 81, so I kind of just wanted to be it backwards because we couldn't go up to 81. So
Good choice of number. What's your most vivid first hockey memory?
Sorry, could you say that again?
Yeah, what's your most vivid first hockey memory?
My first hockey memory was definitely when I was about 5 or 6 years old. Me and my father went on the pond behind my house in Coaldale, and that's where he kind of taught me how to skate. So that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Not everyone's that lucky to go in their backyard and skate.
Yeah.
I wish we could do that. Who's your favorite sports hero?
Favorite sports hero definitely has to be LeBron. Just how he conducts himself in his community, and just how he supports just local things and events. So.
One of the questions we had later on for you was LeBron, Kobe, or Jordan. Who would you take? So,
that's a tough one, but I guess you just got to go based off the rings. So Jordan.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Just a couple other ones I was going to go with. Do you have any close relatives or family that are playing any professional sports?
No, none actually. Just the only one so far. So
Nice. And you got a nickname, and why?
The boys just call me Strings, or like String Cheese, or just because my last name's Stringer, so just add the cheese on there, I guess. So.
Yeah. What's the best part about competing?
Just going out every day and just knowing that you got to play for the guy next to you, and it's just fun at the end of the day. And win or lose, you just try your best, and it's just a fun sport to play. And yeah.
Awesome. And I guess getting to play this season with Dylan Cousins and Kalen Addison on your team, you must have learned a ton. Do you remember anything specifically off the ice or on the ice?
Yeah, they just conduct themselves on and off the ice very professionally, and them being drafted, I can kind of look up to them and try and see what things I need to do moving forward to get to where they are. So just how professional and how dialed in they are every night.
Who's your favorite teammate of all time?
Favorite teammate? Probably Chase Wheatcroft or Dino. So yeah, Dino Combites.
Nice. Do you got any pregame rituals or a pregame go-to meal?
I kind of just do whatever every game. I'm not that superstitious, so kind of just switch it up almost every game, and just whatever's going on, I just go and kind of pick up on it. But yeah.
Who do you mirror or model your game to? Like, who do you look up to? Who do you try and play like?
I try and play like Anthony Duclair. He's been my favorite player for a while, just with him being black, and kind of just followed his career from the start. So yeah.
He was a sick junior player.
Yeah, I've always liked him too. Yeah. Too bad he travels around too much on the different teams. I wish he was to stick maybe out here in Vancouver.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you feel when fans recognize you and ask you for an autograph? Is it a nuisance to you, or do you enjoy signing it?
No, I love signing. I love going to community events for kids, and yeah, I love to get into my community because also I live at home, obviously. So I know a lot of people that love to come out and support and just see them at the grocery store or something. It's fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Who would you say was your favorite coach?
My favorite coach growing up, Mike Dick or Mark Gregg growing up. They taught me a lot, and I definitely wouldn't be where I am without them today. So,
What would you be doing if you weren't playing hockey?
oh, that's a tough question.
Or did you play any other sports?
I played basketball for a while, and then I'd probably just be doing cross country or track. So yeah.
Right on, right on. I know there's lots of guys out there, but who's that one guy on the team that's like your guys' pump up guy, gets the team going?
Oh, before we made the trade, I guess it was DJ Jerome, but after the trade, definitely would have had to be Chase Wheatcroft or Coltrane Wilson. So yeah.
Right on, right on. What are your favorite? What's your favorite type of music, and do you have a favorite song?
Just rap. Just any one of like J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar songs, I gotta say. So.
Who would you say is your favorite artist of all time?
Oh, yeah. Again, I gotta go with J. Cole.
What's your favorite sports movie?
My favorite sports movie. Gosh, there's a lot. The Short Game. It was about. I think it was little kids golfing. I watched that a lot.
Right on, right on.
Who's your favorite sports team?
The Calgary Flames.
Oh.
Okay, nice choice, nice choice.
We're much more of a Vancouver Canuck fan, but what was your favorite movie?
Pacific Rim. That was a great movie.
That was a good movie.
Two though. One was not good.
Music-wise, music question for you. Who is the best rap group of all time?
Best rapper.
Or rap group? You can go top three.
Top three? I wouldn't classify Drake as a rapper, though. So
that works.
So Drake 3, I guess, and then and then my guy J. Cole, and then I guess I'd put Eminem in there too.
Nice, nice. What are your two biggest accomplishments so far in your career?
Well, in my career-wise, going back to my team won the World Selects Invitational, and that was a pretty cool experience a couple of years ago out in Italy, so that was cool. And then probably just being drafted by my hometown, that was really cool. And then my first goal as well was really, really fun because I scored it at home and had a lot of family and friends there. So,
what's one of your go-to goal celebrations?
Oh, I'd normally just give a little tap on the glass. I'm not one knee and then just tap on the glass.
I remember seeing one of your goals and you did a little down across the bench.
Oh, that's yeah. Coach didn't really like that one, so We'll probably not do that ever again.
I'm out at beer league doing the old Yager salute. Yeah, who would you say, or what qualities would make a good captain?
Yeah, just like Dylan Cousins basically and Ty Prefontaine. That we had really good captains this year, so they're dialed in every night. They came to the rink knowing what they wanted to accomplish and knowing what we could accomplish, and always got the boys dialed in for the game. So just being out there and not being afraid to say what needs to be said. So
Awesome.
If you had any city that you wanted to go to in the draft, what city would that be?
I guess I have a lot of family in Vancouver, so
That's a good answer. Good answer.
yeah, just to be close to them, or like Florida because it's nice there, hot all the time. So
Also tax free.
yeah.
Who do you wish was watching you perform at the game?
Just my mom usually, and then siblings love to come too. So that's who I feel like I play best in front of. So yeah.
That's awesome.
They'd say they'd probably be what motivates you the most.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're gonna wrap it up here, Zach. We really appreciate you coming out today, man. Thank you so much for answering our questions.
Thanks for having me. It's fun.
Hey, we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
And good luck for the rest of your hockey, man. We hope you make it far.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right.
Have a good day.
You too.
Ryan Hayes and Big Mike are taking over the podcast scene in Vancouver. Get down or lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
In comes Jones, puck back Nash with room. He shoots, he scores! A laser by Ty Nash, his first home goal, and it's 1-1.
Thanks for taking your time for us today, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We just interviewed sort of, so we're just finishing up with him. That's why I asked to come on now.
All right.
So just gonna ask you a couple questions. What's your most vivid first hockey memory?
My first vivid hockey memory?
Yeah.
Probably learn to skate here in Arizona. I just remember flying around on the ice with just a bunch of other little kids and, just having a lot of fun. And it's really when I, learned that I loved hockey and I wanted to do that for the rest of my life. So.
Awesome. How big was the adjustment going from Arizona to play in Lethbridge?
It was a lot different. The skill level was obviously a huge difference, and the age, just from playing 15 and 14-year-olds to playing 18 and 19-year-olds. So it was kind of crazy, but it was tough at first, but after a few weeks I started to get into it and got used to it. So, and the year ended up going pretty well. So.
That's awesome. Well, here's the obvious question. How is it being the son of Tyson, obviously NHL and AHL veteran?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. He teaches me a lot, and he's helped me throughout my hockey career with like just teaching me like positioning, and he's been there since I was a little kid, and he used to coach me, and I don't know, he's just been lots of help, and he gets me like I can talk to people, like he's got a lot of connections, so it's pretty cool to have him to be able to teach me and lead me through my career. So.
That's awesome.
What's your favorite movie about sports?
My favorite movie? Well, it's got to be The Miracle. Being from the U.S., but it's pretty awesome. So.
Good call. Any reason you wear number 21? And you got any nicknames?
Not really. Just I didn't have many choices. It was 21, 25, or 23, I think it was. So I didn't really have that many choices, but. 21. I was 91 last year, so it kind of just fit in.
Awesome. What are your two biggest accomplishments so far, you think, in your career?
I think making the dub as a 16-year-old was one of my biggest ones. And then, I'm trying to think. Mm, sorry.
Oh, is that Dad?
I think so. I don't know what he's doing,
Are you
but
gonna come say hi?
yeah, I don't know if he's home, but I don't know. My family.
Yeah. Who's your favorite player that you looked up to growing up?
My favorite player is probably Tarasenko. I've liked the Blues. Like I was born there. I was born in St. Louis, so I know I've kind of always followed them, and I don't know. I just kind of like to watch him play, and he's got a really good shot, so it's fun to
You're
watch.
pretty happy then when St. Louis won the cup last year.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
What are your pregame rituals, or do you have any? Or do you have a pregame meal you go to?
Yeah, I usually throughout like the whole year I had chicken and potatoes, and then I'd always morning skate, and then I'd sit in the stands with my buddies, Arneson and Wheatcroft, and we just sit there and talk until 30, and then we go and get dressed. So that's pretty much it.
Okay, give it a second while we put the dog away quickly. He's making a little too much noise.
Okay.
Hey, what's your favorite time of the season? Like basically it was playoffs, probably.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to playoffs. Like I haven't experienced that yet, but I was looking forward to it, and we're most likely going to play Mid Hat. So I think it would have been a fun series, and I would have learned for future years when we make it. So I
Yeah,
was really looking forward to it, but kind of sucked how it ended.
yeah. Even if you could have just played with no fans, but
Yeah, exactly.
How was it playing with Cousins and Addison all season? I mean, two guys that are going to be having a good career in the NHL come up soon.
Yeah, it was awesome. And I sat next to him in the locker room, so he taught me a lot, and it was really cool to play with those guys and just watch them every day at practice and throughout the games, just seeing like what they can do. And like I said, it was just so cool to learn from them.
what emotions do you feel when you play well?
Obviously, like pretty happy, pretty excited because like I don't know if I get make a good play or something, come back to the bench and get praise. It's kind of I don't know, makes me feel good about myself, and yeah, it's just exciting.
What's your favorite type of music? And do you got a go-to song?
Favorite type of music. Well, for pregame, I like rock music, and I like fire me up, and then I don't know, kind of like out of hockey, I like country. Country's probably my favorite.
Good choice. Good choice. If you weren't playing hockey, what would you be doing? Any other sports you played growing up?
Yeah, I played a lot of sports. I played soccer till I was about 12, and then I quit just to play hockey further, and then played football for a bit, but probably try and go somewhere in soccer, if anything. But yeah.
You ever met Brett Hall and partied with him, right?
Yeah, I mean, I wish, but no, I've never met him. Never met him before, but yeah, my dad's got some good stories with him.
Oh, I bet. I can imagine.
Yeah.
How do your teammates make practice fun?
How do they make practice fun?
Like all the behind the scenes stuff. Obviously, you're playing hockey.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. All the guys like to chat and just talk on the ice, and like we get fired up when we score or something. If we're scrimmaging, we like to slash each other and just have some fun with it. So it's pretty cool.
Who'd you say you mirror your game after?
I'd probably say Braden Point. A few years ago, actually, the Lethbridge scout said that's who he sees me as and who I could possibly be. So from them, I've just been watching how he plays and kind of just been modeling my game after him.
That's awesome.
That's a good comparison too. Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's an athlete you want to meet, who would it be?
Ooh. Probably Conor McGregor. Probably.
Conor McGregor, yeah.
Yeah, I like his attitude and his confidence. So be a fun guy to probably be around. So.
Oh yeah. Here's another one for you. How do you feel when you get recognized by some fans and they ask you for your autograph? Like, is it a nuisance to you, or do you like it?
Oh, I love it. It's awesome. Just saying like my parents were in town one weekend and they saw someone with my jersey, and afterwards I saw them, and it was just super cool to see that like people are recognizing like who you are, and you have fans. So it's pretty cool. I love signing autographs. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. And out of curiosity, why did you pick the WHL?
Back to my dad, like he played there, and I mean I saw the success he had throughout his career, and like I had the option of college, but I just kind of wanted to start moving ahead faster, and I didn't want to stay here for my 16-year-old year and play midget. So I was like, you know what, whatever, we'll just go to Dub, and it's a good decision. I'm really happy about it.
Definitely, it's too bad you guys were gelling there. It's too bad to see what you guys would have done if the full season.
Yeah, with the team we had, I mean, we didn't I don't think anyone was expecting us to be that good and do so well, just being so young and everything. So it's pretty cool to see, but wish we could have had playoffs.
Thank you very much, man, for coming out today. We appreciate it. We appreciate it, and we wish you best of luck in the future, man. We know you're gonna have a career, so.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Have a good day. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
This is I Only Touch Greatness podcast with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. We are going live.
This is the hottest place for big name interviews in Vancouver.
Listen to it. Put it loud.
With Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Yeah. Ocular leaves Cotton with room. He shoots. He scores! Across Cotton. One-timer scores! '18th of the season for Alex Cotton on the power play, and it's 4-1.
There you go, Alex. Can you hear us now?
Yes, hello.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Thanks for taking the time today to come out and talk to us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.
So we'll just talk about your career, obviously. So if a GM or coach was to ask, what does Alex Cotton bring to the table?
I'd say a guy that just likes to win. That's all he really cares about. He doesn't care about personal statistics. It's all about team success, and just a guy that's going to come into their system and want to win and do what it takes to win.
What was your biggest adjustment from the Yale Hockey Academy to Lethbridge?
I think just the speed. I think the speed in the compete level is a little different. It's no one's really slowing down or anything. It's all 100% all the time. So that was the biggest adjustment for me, I think.
And what about the adjustment from your first year to your second year where you absolutely exploded? I mean, 20 goals and 47 assists in 63 games. That's a big season.
Yeah. I think it was just a confidence thing. I think getting the puck on my stick a little bit more, and the coaches gave me opportunity. But I think obviously I think most of the credit has to go to my teammates. I mean, I'm not getting any of those points unless they score, can pass the puck. So. And winning the award, obviously most points by a D-man in the WHL, is a pretty big accomplishment as well. Yeah, it's a huge honor. I think that there was a lot of different defensemen that led the league like that before, and they're all moved on to pro hockey now. So I hope the same happens for me. We know you're going to be doing that as well. That was my next question, actually, is how are you preparing for the draft, and how many scouts and teams have contacted you? I've talked to almost every single team. I think there's just about like two or three more that haven't contacted yet. But I think to prepare, it's kind of hard. It's not a big event anymore. It's just all online, I think. And right now I'm just training and skating back home and trying to stay in shape for next season. Makes sense. Who do you mirror your game off of? Chris Letang. Mostly, I think he's a guy I watch a lot. There's a lot of different guys that I watch and try and implement their skills into my game. Kind of guys like Seth Jones, Roman Yossi, guys like that. So good company to be putting up there. Yeah. Why do you wear number 28? And what's your nickname? My nickname is Cots, just basic. But my favorite number is 27. But before I came for my first season in Lethbridge. Barloggy took that one, so they just gave me 28.
Fair enough, and now you just rode with it.
Yeah, my favorite defenseman ever is Scott Niedermeyer, and he wore number 28 in junior, so that's cool.
BC kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you why 27 ended up being your favorite number. But
Yeah,
Scott Niedermeyer?
that's why Scott Niedermeyer. Yeah, he was always a guy I watched, and I played against him when I played in the brick tournament in Edmonton for my age, and I have a picture of me meeting him and stuff. It was really cool. So.
Oh, so you met Scott Niedermeyer?
Yeah, he was a coach of one of the other teams, and I just like went up to him and said, like, "You're my favorite. You're my idol," basically, and then got a picture signed. He got it signed. I got it signed too, so it's cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you, when people come up to you and ask you for autographs, does that bother you?
No, not at all. It's if they want one, I'll just give them one. I kind of just a guy that goes with the flow. I don't really think too much about anything, to be honest. Just if they want one, I'll give it to them. Okay, it's different if they like have a whole book with like hundreds and hundreds of cards. It's like they're probably trying to sell stuff, but my agent only likes me really signing like one or two things.
Yeah, you see, all my stuff goes on my wall.
Yeah.
What makes a good captain?
I think a good captain is just a guy that holds their teammates accountable if they do make a mistake. I think that's a big thing. I think you can't just always act like everything's okay. If a guy's not playing their best or the way that they should be playing, then you should let them know. And a guy that just leads by example, goes out on the ice and doesn't ask anything of his teammates that he wouldn't do.
You must have learned a ton from obviously having Dylan Cousins on your team and Kalen Addison. I mean, you couldn't ask for two other guys to look up to, and on and off the ice, of course.
Yeah, they were my two best friends for sure. We hung out every day for hours and hours and hours. Cuz he was my billet brother. So I lived with him. So I was with him all day, every day. And then Addy, yeah, he was a guy that I came in and kind of just latched onto and tried to learn as much as I could.
Big World Junior Gold win for them too. I mean, that was a big accomplishment for Canada. And
yeah, that was, and just the way that they performed at the tournament, I think it made it that much better. Just being two top guys at the tournament, they're unbelievable people, unbelievable players, and they're going to have sensational careers.
What's your favorite road barn?
I'd say probably Regina. I like Regina. The ice is good. Swift Current is actually their ice, I think, is like the best in the league. I wouldn't say that the arena is that nice, but I think Regina all around is my favorite.
A couple other guys rave about Portland's rinks as well.
Yeah, Portland is nice. I've never played there. When I was 17, I got scratched when we were there, so I never played. And then this year they came to us, so because it switches on and off.
Yeah. What would you say your pregame meal is, or your pregame rituals?
My pregame meal is chicken and rice. That's it. And then my rituals, it's a long list. Long list. Kind of starts when I wake up. Wake up, eat the same breakfast. I always made it because Cuz was too lazy. He never made it. So we'd have the same breakfast, just 3 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, go to the rink, do my stretching, take my stick. I always went on for a pregame skate. It was optional for our team this year. But I always went on just to get my legs going. And then come home, me and Cuz would play like an hour of video games. And then we'd nap for like 3 hours, 4 hours. And then wake up, we'd have our pregame together. And then kind of shower, get dressed, go to the rink. And then that's when it all started. I get there, get undressed, get into my workout stuff, tape my stick again. I tape all of my sticks. And then we'd always have like food. So I'd always have like an orange before I tape my stick, an orange before video, an orange before power play and stuff like that. So it was weird. A lot of weird stuff. Way I put all my gear and stuff like that. Too much to say.
Oh, fair enough. You like your oranges, clearly.
And you pack
I love oranges.
You pack your hockey bag a certain way too, probably, right?
Actually, that's the one thing I don't actually really do. The only thing I do is put my helmet in my pants just so visor doesn't get all scratched up. But that's about it.
What's your favorite song and what's your favorite type of music?
Favorite song? I like country. Favorite song is probably Reasons by Luke Combs.
Yeah, Luke's my favorite, that's for sure. I've seen him 3 times now, and the guy's a legend.
Me and Addison would sit in his car for hours just listening to that song.
Yeah, he's a beauty.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, we've been trying to get him on the show as well.
We're dreaming.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite team, like sports team? It doesn't have to be hockey. Just sports franchise.
I kind of got like a favorite team for like all major sports, I think.
Okay, what are those?
Growing up for hockey, it was Toronto. I mean, it could change in about 3 months. Whoever drafts me, that's going to be my favorite team if I get drafted.
Is there a team that you want to be drafted to? If more than another?
Not really. I think just the surrealness of getting drafted in the NHL, if it does happen, that's good enough for me.
We're hoping we can grab you. You being a local kid, it'd be nice to keep you close to home.
Hey, yeah, that'd be nice. It'd be a great place to play. I'd love it.
Oh, then your jersey would be on my wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Alex, I just want to thank you again, man, for taking your time today and coming on with us. We really appreciate it, and we wish you best of luck in your future. And we know you're going to go far in hockey, and we're your fans and your support. So keep it up.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're going to support you forever now. So
thanks. Take care. Good luck in the draft.
Take care, bud.
Thanks.
This is the hottest place for big name interviews in Vancouver.
Listen to it. Put it loud.
With Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Yeah.
Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. I never stop. I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
This is I Only Touch Greatness podcast with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. We are going live.